He is able who thinks he is able. The way is not in the sky, the way is in the heart. Through zeal, knowledge is gotten. Through lack of zeal, knowledge is lost. Being deeply learned and skilled, being well-trained and using well-spoken words, this is good luck. Happiness is a journey, not a destination. Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to yourself and others. Every human being is the author of his own health or disease. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. To be angry is to let others' mistakes punish yourself. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Your work is to discover your work, and then with all your heart to give yourself to it. Your body is precious. It is our vehicle for awakening. Treat it with care. Thousands of candles can be lit from a single candle, and the life of the candle will not be shortened. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life. You will always be getting praise and blame, but do not let either affect the poise of the mind. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. All know the way, but few actually walk it. If you wish to be gentle with others, be gentle first with yourself. An outside enemy exists only if there is anger inside. A man should first direct himself in the way he should go. Only then should he instruct others. Work out your own salvation. Do not depend on others. A jug fills drop by drop. There is nothing so disobedient as an undisciplined mind, and there is nothing so obedient as a disciplined mind. There are only two mistakes one can make along the road to truth: not going all the way and not starting. Happiness never decreases by being shared. To keep the body in good health is a duty, otherwise we shall not be able to keep our minds strong and clear. What we think, we become. Be vigilant, guard your mind against negative thoughts. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. If a man speaks or acts with an evil thought, pain follows him. If a man speaks or acts with a pure thought, happiness follows him, like a shadow that never leaves him. The greatest prayer is patience. Endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes. On a long journey of human life, faith is the best of companions. It is the best refreshment on the journey, and it is the greatest property. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. We are what we think. With our thoughts, we make our world. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. Suppose an enemy has hurt you in his own domain. Why should you annoy yourself and hurt your mind in your own domain? Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own thoughts, unguarded. But once mastered, no one can help you as much, not even your father or your mother. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. Meditation brings wisdom. Lack of mediation leaves ignorance. Know well what leads you forward and what holds you back, and choose the path that leads to wisdom. Inward calm cannot be maintained unless physical strength is constantly and intelligently replenished. However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act upon them? In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be